Thank you for your interest in Lil Bubba curb machines. The purpose of this video is to briefly demonstrate the process of making money with the Lil Bubba curbing systems. The sales call begins the process with measurements taken and the layout drawn on a contract showing the mold profile, color, stamp patterns, installation date, notes, etc., and signed by the customer. Today we are installing 120 feet of 3-pound Mesa buff with a random rock stamp pattern and Spanish texture behind it. The total of this contract is $720. That's 120 feet at $6 a foot. Generally, sand and cement are purchased on the date of installation and carried to the job site utilizing the Lil Bubba custom curb trailer specifically designed for efficient production of the curbing material mix. Color, fiber, and sealer are generally purchased ahead of time and can be ordered through the concrete edge. We have arrived here at the job at 9:30 and expect to finish at 11 a.m. Once on the site, the mixer will set up the trailer by pulling off the wheelbarrows, placing a tarp under the mixing area, hooking up the hose, and then he begins mixing. The crew leader begins prepping the installation using the bed edger. Once the prep work is done, the Lil Bubba curb machine is placed to begin the first run and the wheelbarrows are lined up to begin extruding. Once the first set of wheelbarrows has been extruded, the mixer returns to the trailer and begins mixing again. The crew leader trowels the curb to a smooth finish and then applies the texture, the stamp pattern, cuts the joints, and applies the sealer. By this time, the mixer should have the wheelbarrows ready for the next run and the process is repeated. The materials purchased to complete this job was 1 yard of concrete sand, 4 bags of Portland cement type 1, 12 pounds of Mesa buff color, 12 ounces of fiber, and 1 gallon of sealer. Total cost of materials, $138 or $1.15 per foot. Once the installation is completed, the mixer will clean the equipment and repack the trailer. The mortar mixer is cleaned into a wheelbarrow and the sand and cement sinks to the bottom. The water is poured off the top and the leftover concrete mix in the bottom of the wheelbarrow is placed into a 5-gallon bucket or an empty cement bag to be hauled away. While the mixer is cleaning the equipment and repacking the trailer, the crew leader is finishing and sealing the last section of curb. He will then rake the mulch back up to the curb and clean up any remaining concrete on the grass side to give the edging a finished look. The job is now completed and the time is 11:20. All that is left is for the crew leader to walk the job with the customer, go over the care sheet, and collect the check. The total for this installation was $720, minus $138 for material cost, leaving a gross profit of $582. 2 guys and 2 hours of install time for $582 of gross profit, and they're on their way to their next job.
Now, this is just one example of the profit potential with the award-winning Lil Bubba EP. Call the Concrete Edge Company today for more details at 800-314-9984 or 407-658-2788.